I have been feeling for quite some time a very deep and strong connection. It brings me to tears when I'm walking and looking in the night sky, of course, to my Pleiadian family. And at night when I go to bed, I often will ask, like, please help me to connect and to remember when I awake where I traveled and what I learned, and have these memories that will help carry me to throughout my waking hours, so I have more memory. And I haven't experienced that yet, where I wake and have vivid memories. And my question is there anything in particular that I could focus on or connect with to perhaps feel a stronger connection, so I can feel as though I'm being guided and really follow the guidance that I am being called to do to help be of the most service to the world? I want a stronger connection, and I want to remember my connections when I awake. It's my question.
Thank you. Thank you so much. We love you so very much. We love you. We love you for being here. We love you for wanting to connect deeper with your heart and with your star families. The first thing that we would like to say is that this connection that you are yearning for, in reality is never lost, has never been lost. It's always there. Your soul is already connected to your higher self and your star ancestors. Even if it doesn't look like that for you, that is a first step. Just know and trust that the connection is always there. Just as you are always connected to your parents and your grandparents and your ancestors, even if they're not here, or even if you don't know them or don't remember them. Just as you are connected to the sun, even if there is no sunlight where you are right now, or even if it's at night and the sun is not showing up for you at that time. And we love that you feel connected to the stars. And isn't it funny how you are connected to the biggest star in your system, even when it's night and the sun is not there, but you can see other stars. And that is a beautiful connection. So just keep that in your mind, that this connection is never lost. But as you incarnate in this third dimensional world, in this lifetime, in this time and space, you forget. And now you are on this path of remembering, of, we want to say reconnecting, but that doesn't even feel right because the connection is never lost. So just remembering the connection. And this may sound like a small thing, but it's a very important thing to keep it in your mind and keep it in your heart. And yes, when you dream, you astral travel. And this connection might be stronger for you. And we acknowledge and we understand that sometimes, yeah, it can be frustrating when you don't remember or when you don't know what's happening in the astral world. And the one thing that we want to say too that might bring you some relief is that in reality, you don't necessarily need to remember everything that happens in the astral dream world. For that might be too much for your mind. And we, your higher self, want you to have the human experience. We want you to be grounded, to be embodied, to fully experience this experience. And oftentimes what happens to some of the starseeds and light workers and people that are walking this path of remembering is that they become disembodied. They become ungrounded because they want to connect so much to the higher dimensions in their spiritual selves that they end up being disconnected from their humanness. And so with that in mind, yes, it's beautiful to connect with the higher dimensions, with your star ancestors, with your spiritual self, with your higher self. And it's important to keep a balance between these practices and these intentions. And even though the way that we are telling you seems like they're separate, but they're not. You can be embodied and grounded and still feel connected with your spiritual self, with your higher self, with your guides. And we want to say it takes practice, but we also don't want to leave the feeling that it takes a lot of work and it takes a long linear time. Because it's simpler than it seems. You set the intention and you open up your heart and you allow for synchronicities to happen. You allow for magic to unfold in your day-to-day life without forcing anything, accepting that what you're getting in your heart, the light that you're receiving in your heart, is what you can handle. Focus on your heart, and because your heart is your multi-dimensional tool. And imagine your heart is a container that keeps expanding, and receiving light, receiving information. You want to take time to integrate, take time to receive this light, and know that you can handle what you're receiving, and it's just right. If you receive more than you can handle, that's where the problem lies. It's like a computer that needs some time to upgrade to receive more information. And if there's no upgrade, it will just stop functioning. And we, lastly, we want to give you a more practical suggestion to serve your beautiful mind. Set the intentions before you go to sleep. The intention could be to connect with your star family, to remember your dreams, to remember something that is just what you need. Accept that. Talk to your subconscious mind. And the next day, before you get up and go about your day, just spend some minutes, maybe writing, journaling, anything that you remember, or you can even just speak to yourself or record on a device. Don't be discouraged or frustrated if at the first attempts you don't remember much. Whatever it is that you remember, you write it down, let it go. You are strengthening your muscle to remember. But don't underestimate the power of intention. The power of intention before you go to sleep, during your sleep, and as you awaken. And you can set new intentions in every now moment. We love you so very much. We hope this helps.
The desire to connect starseeds and lightworkers in a safe place where we could all share our heart, heal, and expand together, I had the idea to create this online community called the Starseed Grid. In this unprecedented time of ascension, I believe we must stick together so that we can heal, continue to heal and expand our consciousness, continue to be the light and the love that we are in our essence continue to anchor 5D consciousness and co-create this new earth that we all know exists and is currently emerging. I'm waiting for you on the other side of this portal.